and how these change. In a sense, incubators are always busy. When you start doing this, once or twice, this becomes a part of the conversation in an incubator. You can tell when an incubator's coming. These sort of things are discussed amongst the staff, in staff meetings regularly. It's a part of the conversation amongst the management team. It's a part of the conversation on the board. So I'm not saying when you've got all this humming, you're not writing it all down necessarily all the time. This becomes a part of life. And I mentioned before business plans. I'm going to be careful what I say about business plans. But I'm a strong advocate of business planning, not the plan. Business planning is ongoing, all the time. You're monitoring your financials, making changes. Monitoring your budgets, making changes. You're monitoring your marketing strategy, making changes. You're monitoring your competitive advantage, making changes. It becomes a part of life. And this business planning is an ongoing task. Busy internet, the business plan for that was done on the back of a bus in Rio. So I mentioned busy internet. That's when Mark did it. Thinking it through, right down to costing it on the back of a bus. This is a seasoned entrepreneur who can do it on the back of an envelope in the bus. And it kept on changing. When you're looking at replicating busy internet, it's completely changed. It's moved, it's evolved. Good incubators are doing this all the time. Good entrepreneurs are doing this all the time. The ones who succeed. GM didn't do it. GM should have done it. GM should have been allowed to fail, I believe. We give other opportunities for the smarter, newer, more nimble manufacturers of cars who were responding to what the real customer needs were, whereas GM was simply pocketing money and being greedy and lazy. US wasn't going to come out with a $2,000 car that India's done. They couldn't do that. They were too lazy.
I don't know.
Incubators can't get lazy in the same way that GM did. So in the end, the similar slides, I think,
It is okay, but
some of the
it
presentations
cannot
yesterday.
connect to the internet, but it is okay for it.
Selecting business opportunities is a matter of
I don't know
playing
why
with
it
this
is.
triangle. You've got business objectives.
Okay, so maybe
Commercialisation of technology, creative employment at grassroots levels, whatever they are. There's market opportunities. These objectives may come from on high. You've got to match those with the market opportunities, the entrepreneurs you can help. And you've got to make sure you've got the capacity and resources to do it all, put it all together. Looks simple here. This is the ongoing task of making sure you've got a virtuous circle with all of this. It all works together seamlessly. Continually reviewing objectives, how the opportunities are changing, and do you have the capacity and resources to deliver? The capacity and resources to take on the liability of businesses failing, that's a tough one. But if you could do it, it would be a very attractive one to entrepreneurs. So I think what we've got to the end of the strategic marketing side. So this afternoon we get into tactical marketing. How do you do it? Which is probably going to be a little bit more relevant. Might seem a bit more relevant to what you're doing. So it's how you put all this together, the tactics. The strategic stuff though is the crucial, because it's where your competitive advantage comes from, where your USP comes from. And I can hone, if you want to hone it down to anything, it's what's your competitive advantage. It's going to give you quality customers who will pay you enough to make your incubator self-sustainable, and at the same time allow you to satisfy university and government needs, which will also change. So if you've got any questions, any